So, if you're into stop motion, you probably know the three main frame rates: 10 FPS, 15 FPS, and 24 FPS. So I'm gonna be trying out all three and comparing them. Okay, so first I'll make the 10 FPS stop motion. I decided to make a fist fight between two Lego men, this guy and this guy. I'm used to animating at 15 FPS, so it's kinda hard to get used to 10 FPS. The fight took me around 40 minutes, and it turned out pretty good. So, since I was done, I masked it real quick. Here's the final product. It's 19 seconds and took 190 frames. Okay, now on to 15 FPS. I decided to make this one Minecraft themed, so I got started. This one was much easier because 15 frames per second is the main frame rate I use. It took me like 50 minutes in total, and I think it turned out pretty good. I also used a flashlight for the torch. So here's the finished product. It's 12 seconds with 190 frames as well. I'm proud of the camera movements in this one. So yeah, now it's time for 24 FPS. For this one, I made a sword fight. This one was definitely the hardest one because I had to make all the movements much smaller, and I've never animated at 24 FPS before. It also took the longest because I had to use way more frames, but in the end, it wasn't too bad. Now here's the final product. As you can see, at the beginning it's really fast, but then it gets slower. That's because it took me a bit to get the hang of the speed. It's 370 frames. So, in conclusion, I think 15 frames per second is the best to animate, but it's partly just because that's the one I'm used to. So, if you want to do stop motion, play around with the different frame rates and see which one you like. I guess that concludes the video, so hit subscribe and we'll meet again in the next video.